In the village called Maga, there lives a woman called Mrs. Fortune. She has been married for 5 years without child. She always had miscarriages whenever she was pregnant. She had she had already miscarried 5 pregnancies. She had lost hope. People in the village always make jest of her. Whenever she wants to send their children an errand, they would tell her that their children are busy reading. She should go and born her own child. The villagers used to gossip about her. Some said she has aborted all her children before she got married, while some said she is a witch. She has used all her child in exchange for wealth because Mrs. Fortune was doing fine in her business. With all this rumor, her husband was very sad, but he used to encourage his wife that everything will be okay. One day, Mrs. Fortune ran to the river. Beside the river, she was weeping and praying to God that God should forgive her because she wants to commit suicide by jumping inside the river. Suddenly, while praying, she heard a strange lightning in the sky, and she immediately ran back home because she was afraid. How can somebody that wants to die be afraid of lightning? She said to herself. Her husband entered the house and told her that they should go on vacation to far village called Indiaga. They will be spending 40 days there. Mr. and Mrs. Fortune packed their bags and embarked on the journey. But before they go, Mrs. Fortune had told her friend in the village that they are going on vacation for 40 days. After they got to the village, they settled in one house they rented. 40 days passed to 3 months. 3 months to 7 months. The people at the Maga village did not see them. They were worried. Especially Mama Bambo, her dearest friend and business partner. She is hoping that one day her friend will be back to the village. At exactly a year, Mr. and Mrs. Fortune returned to the village with twins baby. People at the village was looking at them with surprise. They welcomed them and asked, "Who is the mother of the babies?" Mrs. Fortune replied them that the children were given to her by God. They were all surprised and congratulated her. Suddenly, Mama Bambo came to welcome her friend. She saw the babies and began to confess that her friend should forgive her. She said she wanted to chase Mrs. Fortune out of her husband's house so that she will not be in that village again and she will be the only one doing the businesses and making big money in the village. Mama Bambo always used charm to touch a friend's stomach whenever she was pregnant, and the pregnancy will be miscarried. But this time was different for her. She could not locate her friend when she was pregnant till the babies were born. That was how Mrs. Fortune was freed from the wicked friend.